Alright, I think I found her manor. What I will say is that it was so much easier to do House, Redoran, that's the one. Because they were all just in the same place. They were all just under Scar, as opposed to this, where I'm running around and be like, wow, where is everyone? I really hope I can find all of them. I think I've passed by this place before. Okay, yeah, I have passed by the Omani Manor before. Back when I was just trying to get back to Vivek once, I remember. But back then I didn't have the quest to become the Hlalu Hortator, so it didn't matter at that time if I came here or not. Alright, yeah, that table in texture or mesh is missing. Hello there, Ranor Dralis. I really hope that Omani is going to be kind and easy to speak with.
Those boots are ruined.
No one cares about your stupid boots. Ah, Valanda Omani.
Is there something I can do for you, Outlander?
What are you doing here? Well, I'm here to speak of the Hlalu Hortator. Yes, George, I've just heard of Orvus Dren's unfortunate death. As for your request to be named Hortator of House Hlalu, I believe there will be no further delays. You have my vote. I'm sure you'll be able to persuade the other counselors as well. Once all the counselors agree, speak with Crassius Curio again. He will give you the belt of the Hortator. Well, just so happens that was my last counselor to speak to, so I'm all
I can do
set.
For you, Outlander?
So all I gotta do is head back to Crassius Curio. He's gonna give me the belt, and I'm gonna be over encumbered if I take it, so I'm gonna have to sell something on the way to him. So I'll just stop either over by the Merchant Mudcrab or by one of the smiths over in the Foreign Quarter. I think I'm better off just going to the Merchant Mudcrab real fast. So I can afford to sell him literally just the Ebony Spear, and that comes to 95,000, or 9,500, not 95,000 gold. I'll still have my Ebony Tower Shield, but that's fine because I can still carry another 29 pounds, even if I'm carrying the Ebony Tower Shield and everything else that I have currently, so that's fine. So let's, not to be greedy at all, but that sells for an even 10,000, and you're trying to short me just a little bit, so let's raise the amount just a bit, you know? Offer accepted. Alright. Wonderful. So now that that's done, and I am how rich now? 42,000, almost 43,000 gold. Thank you, Mr. Mudcrab. I am good to just go back to Crassius Curio. Oh man, that's wonderful. That's absolutely wonderful. All the gold that I spent bribing Hlalu counselors for this doesn't matter, because here I am, sitting pretty with 42,000 gold. They'll never see that much money. I mean, they might see that much money in their lives, if they come and see the Mudcrab Merchant on their own time, I suppose. Alright, get out of here, you stupid slaughterfish. Back to Crassius Curio we go. The vast majority of my time in Morrowind is literally just walking around. But I made it back, oh, finally, to the Hlalu, well, the Hlalu Canton, and I should be able to find my good friend Cassius Curio right around here, if I can remember where. Ah, here we go, Curio Manor.
Your actions precede you, Outlander. I've heard good things about you.
You've heard wonderful things about me, and don't you forget it. Crassius Curio, just watch, he's gonna make me pay him again. Like, ah, yes, you've done everything that is needed. Well met, but you have to give me another 1,000 gold. I'm glad to see you again, George. Let's talk about the Hlalu Hortator. All the councilors agreed. Splendid! I'm so happy for you. What an honor, but no more than you deserve, Pumpkin. What? Did he just call me Pumpkin? Yeah, he did. And now, I have a little treat for you, my Pumpkin. It's a belt given to the Hortator of House Hlalu. Just snug and around that supple little waist. You know I'm a man, right? That might be why he's doing this. He might be doing it because I'm a man. Now, I have more important things to do, but don't be a stranger. Don't neglect poor, lonely Uncle Crassius, your devoted admirer. He's the kind of uncle that touches you. Very clearly, he's that kind of uncle. So let's see what this belt does. The belt of the Hortator. Fortify Magicka, 20 points on self, and that's constant. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, no, we're gonna use that. We're absolutely gonna use Belt of the Hortator. That sounds wonderful. Alright, next stop, Telvanni, because I've taken care of Hlalu, I've taken care of Redoran, so Telvanni is the last one on my list. So I started with House Redoran, and I'm guessing that House Redoran is the simplest and most straightforward of the 3 great houses that you have to become Hortator of, because Redoran, it was real simple. Everything was in Aldrun, everything was in Scar, everything was under Scar. House Hlalu had to walk around a little bit more. House Telvanni, the last but certainly not least of the great Dunmer houses, I'm guessing is going to be the most difficult, or at least it's going to take me around to the most places. Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought that gate went somewhere. Like, I thought it would lead me to an interior area. I also need to find out where I have to go to join House Telvanni. We live comfortably, our wizard lords keep us secure, and otherwise leave us alone. All we want is to be left in peace to do as we wish. Well, that's lovely, but I would like to find out more about how to join House Telvanni. Sadrith Mora is the House Telvanni seat, home of the Telvanni Council House, and the site of Tel Naga, the Counselor Mage Lord, Master Neloth's Wizard Tower. Visitors cannot enter the town, but must stay in the gateway, a merchant inn for outsiders. Retainers and kin of the Telvanni can travel freely in town. Many Outlanders live here, but most are Telvanni mercenaries, craftsmen, traders, or slavers. Well, if I could find, you know, the council house, that would be lovely.
Under sun and sky.
But this is going to take me to the most locations, I'm willing to bet, just because of the fact that a lot of the Telvanni wizard lords are in different places. They all have their own different, you know, their own different towers and everything, so this is going to take me to the most places, as opposed to Hlalu, which kept me in the region of Vivek for the most part. I think, yeah, I was just in Vivek, pretty much, and the surrounding area, the Ascadian Isles. And even that alone, that took forever. There was so much that got cut out of those videos because it was just me walking, looking for stuff. It's very, very repetitive at times. It's stuff that needs to be edited out, otherwise you're just going to watch me walk around for 2 hours, and nobody wants that. Tel Naga, Great Hall. I'm going to go in and they're going to just attack me immediately. Just watch. They're going to be like, "What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here." Hi there. Welcome to Sadrith Mora, George. This is the district seat of House Telvanni. We see many Outlanders here, but Sadrith Mora is not a very friendly town, especially if you're an Outlander. Can I help you find services? No, I'm looking for more information about House Telvanni. We don't care about politics, we don't care what others think, we just want to be left alone, and our wizard lords and their mercenaries make sure no one bothers us. Well, that's wonderful. Someone in particular, if you're not Telvanni or Telvanni retainers, you only need Angar Edel, Prefect of Hospitality at the Gateway Merchant Inn, and Eri Gateway's Publican. Otherwise, look at the Council Hall for the Telvanni Mouths. Alright. Well, I need to get to the Telvanni Council Hall. Once at Wolverine Hall, look for Hrundi, the Nord, Fighters Guild Steward. Alright. Sweet. Well, if he could tell me where the,
Please, go ahead, Outlander.
the Council Hall is, that would be wonderful. Because that's honestly just what I need more than anything. So the thing that confuses me, because the guard said it and now Drodos Gallon has said it, but everyone's just saying like, oh, if you're not a Telvanni retainer or kin, you're not permitted to walk around in Sadrith Mora without hospitality papers. Haven't I been walking around in Sadrith Mora? Like everything, I don't know, everything here that I've been going through is Sadrith Mora. Everything outside of Wolverine Hall is Sadrith Mora, isn't it? That's the town, that's the city. But I'm guessing that might be my best bet. I might just want to go to the gateway and speak with the publican there, speak with the person who can get me those hospitality papers. They might be able to point me in the right direction. That's my best bet right now.
I think I've heard of you before.
Oh, indeed you have. I'm N. Garadel, the Prefect of Hospitality here at the Gateway Inn. Shall I tell you about my trade, or do you need hospitality papers? Or perhaps you are Open to an offer of work. Well, tell me about the hospitality papers. According to collective articles of the Council of the Great House Telvanni, outhouse and outlander guests in Sadrith Mora may not travel in town or speak to or conduct business with citizens, tradesmen, or publicans unless they have hospitality papers. I'm pretty sure that I've been walking around and trading with people in Sadrith Mora without issue. This is for the comfort and safety of our guests. As Prefect of Hospitality for Sadrith Mora, I can provide you with these papers for 25 gold. Would you care to purchase these hospitality papers? Yes, I'll purchase the papers. Thank you, and here are your papers. They permit you to travel in town and speak to and conduct business with citizens, tradesmen, and publicans anywhere in Sadrith Mora. Of course, we hope you will stay with us here at the Gateway Inn. Travelers of all races, factions, and professions are welcomed and made comfortable here. Alright, wonderful. House Telvanni. We live comfortably, blah blah blah. It's the same thing that everyone's said before. Alright, well he had an offer of work. It's probably not going to be related at all, but let's find out what it is. A ghost is haunting our south turret bedchamber. As soon as we get rid of it, it reappears. We can't rent the room, and all our guests are in an uproar. The mage mistress, Arava Uvulas, Master Nella's mouth, came to take a look, but said she couldn't see how to stop the hauntings. If you can get rid of the gateway haunting permanently, I will offer you a choice for a number of valuable items from a local enchanter. Ooh! The gateway haunting, let's see. Ghost is in the south turret bedchamber if you want to look for yourself. Head upstairs, then keep heading south and upstairs to the room. It isn't hard to drive it away, but it always comes back. Mage Mistress Arava Uvules says blah blah blah. Doesn't know why it's reappearing. Go talk to her. If you like, she's always at the Telvanni Council House. She thinks it may be some mischievous sorcerer. If that's true, find out who's responsible and make it stop. Well, can you tell me where the... I'm looking for the Council House. If you could point me there, that would be wonderful. Where does this go? That just heads outside to Sadrith Mora. Alright. Alright, let me go find the Council House then. That's what I need to find in the first place. Okay, this building looks promising. This looks like it could be maybe the council chambers. Oh no, okay, whoa. I was just walking on that and it forced me off. You saw that I spazzed and I just got thrown off. Well, travel stained pants. Here I go. One of my favorite items just because, well, you know it's real nice being able to fly kind of whenever you want. It's pretty wonderful. Pretty happy about it. Telvanni Council House entry. Here we go. Found it. Well, this is where I have to go anyway, just to find out more about the counselors anyway. House Telvanni. We don't care about politics. Da 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 da. All right, wonderful. Well, who do I have to talk to get the book about the Telvanni, just so that I can have a list of all the counselors? I have a list of all the counselors. Someone told me the list of all the counselors, just in conversation. But that's not good enough. I want the list. I want the book. I want to know where to find all of them. Oh, whoa, alright. Goddamn Crystal Palace in here. Oh, whoa. That is not kind on the eyes. It's absolutely not kind on the eyes. Oh, are these all the counselors? Oh, well, that's convenient, I suppose. So I have to speak with Arava Uveles. I'm gonna bet she's not here. Oh, here she is. I am Arava Uveles, the mouth of Master Neloth. I'm a mouth in House Telvanni. I speak the words of my patron here in the Telvanni Council. Master Neloth? Yes, he is my patron, and I represent him on the Telvanni Council. Master Neloth lives in the Tower of Tel Naga, here in Sadrith Mora. What do you want? Okay, so that's where I had gone previously. Well, tell me about the Gateway Haunting. Oh, so if I do the Gateway Haunting, maybe it'll raise my disposition with her, and then I can talk to her about choosing a Horditor. I inspected the manifestation in the south turret bedchamber of the Gateway Inn. I examined the site thoroughly, but I found no evidence of a restless spirit or ancestral influences. The ghost itself is trivial and easily banished, but I don't know why it reappears or how to stop the reappearances. I can't be sure, but my experience and intuition tells me that a Conjuration Expert is involved. By that I mean a mage skilled at summoning ghosts. That's all I can tell you. A mage skilled at conjuration is adept at summoning otherworldly creatures, including ghosts. Well, let me just see what she says about Hortator's duty. Hortator is a champion who leads by inspiration. Alright, that's what I already knew. Telvanni counselors. Oh, she gave me the book. Alright. Brown Book of 3rd Era 426 has been added. Here's a recent edition of the Brown Book of Great House Telvanni. It lists the current Telvanni counselors and their residences. Let me mark the locations of the counselors' towers on your map. Tel Arun, Tel Voss, Tel Mora, Tel Branora, and Tel Naga. Oh, man. Too bad, it's too bad that, Tel Fear isn't one of them, because I would very happily talk to, you know, Mr. Fear about becoming Hortator. He would definitely help me out. Telvanni Hortator. That's a title given to a special champion and war leader among the great houses. Why? Well, I'll just ask how one's chosen. I don't want to piss her off just yet. All the Telvanni councilors must vote to choose a Hortator, and the vote must be unanimous. It's an old tradition, rarely used, never in my lifetime. A Hortator's duty is to lead a great house in war, and we haven't had a war in a very long time. Alright. Well, did I ask about... Okay, I don't think I asked about the Telvanni Hortator. Oh, no, I did ask about Telvanni Hortator. I just wanted to make sure. Telvanni counselors. Okay. Well, no, I was hoping that maybe it would be like, with House Redoran, where... Not Redoran, Hlalu, where it's like, oh, by the way, for a few gold, I'll tell you which of the counselors is going to be the most amenable. But no, unfortunately, not the case. My first thought is that I should probably ask around the Mages Guild, and that they might know something about a skilled Conjuration Expert. I got stuck on the geometry. That, or just going back to the Gateway Inn. Maybe I can talk to the ghost or something, or I don't know. They said the ghost is easily banished, so taking care of the ghost isn't the issue. It's just a matter of what comes after that. So yeah, I'll head back to the Gateway Inn, head to the south tower, they said, the south wing, and go up the stairs to find the ghost. Like I said, I think that if I take care of this, it might win over at least her. And that's all I can really hope for. I just need someone to kind of approve of me so that I can try and make a claim as Hortator. Oh, well, there's the ghost. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have attacked it first. Maybe I should... I immediately attacked it. I probably should have tried talking to it first. That's my own fault. Well, maybe there's some sort of clues here. Like, maybe if I kill it, I can find some sort of clues. Gateway Haunt. Nothing. Let's check the chest. Nothing. Yeah, there's nothing at all. Also, how long before it comes back? Like, I was half expecting that I would just kill it and then immediately it just rises from the ground. It's like, aha! So much for killing me, the Gateway Haunt. Yeah, I don't know how long I have to wait before it comes back. Well, that was not my best course of action. Definitely not my best. Hello there.
Share your thoughts, friend.
Well, nope. All he wants to do is be free. That's not how this works. Can I just wait here? If I just wait, like a couple hours, do you think he'll come back? Let's find out. Gateway Haunt? Nope, still dead. Alright. It's probably like once a day or something. It's like, oh, every day he'll come back. Alright, so... I guess I'll just wait. It's the only thing I can think to do then. Alright, it's been over a day. Let's see if it came back. Wait, let's put my sword away. It's like, hello there! Okay, no, it doesn't talk. Yeah, no, it doesn't talk at all. I'm just trying to think then. Like I said, the only thing I can think of then is if I go to the Mages Guild and ask about what they might know about the Gateway Haunt. So, yeah, it is once a day, because I waited another 24 hours and it came back. Well, I'm gonna go talk to the hospitality man downstairs. Just because there was nothing else that, I don't know. I don't know.
May you find all that you seek, traveler.
Because she really didn't help with anything. She was just like, oh yeah, I believe it's a sorcerer doing it. But he had already told me that, so it's nothing new. It doesn't help me with this quest at all. It doesn't help me with finding out who would be responsible for this. Well, here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I'm thinking. If I ask the lady in charge of the Gateway Inn, perhaps she can point me towards a sorcerer customer of hers. Right? That makes sense.
Nice to see you, friend.
Hey, tell me about the Gateway Haunting. You've heard about it? I saw it myself on the south turret bedchamber door, and there it is. Another fellow went in and attacked it. He was badly hurt, and it wasn't hard to drive it away. But a couple hours later, someone else went up there, and it was back, and it keeps coming back. No matter what you do, Nella's mouth, Arava Uveles, the mage, looked at it, but doesn't know what's happening. The Gateway can't rent the room, and Garadel is very upset. Alright, that still doesn't help me at all with anything. That doesn't give me any... Well, oh wait, is there a... Okay, there's no conversation topic about a Conjuration Expert, at least not with her.
Your bidding.
So I'm gonna ask him, and just see if that's a conversation.
sir.
Oh, here we go, Conjuration Expert. Conjuration Expert here in Sadrith Mora? Well, my first thought would be Master Neloth, the Mage Lord of Tel Naga. He's a Mickle wizard, but conjuration is not his specialty. In fact, I don't know anyone in Sadrith Mora who teaches conjuration. No, wait. Uleni Hellerin at the Mages Guild at Wolverine Hall teaches conjuration. I'm sure of it. Well, there you go. That's what I said, Mages Guild. But at least now I know who to talk to in the Mages Guild over at Wolverine Hall. So let's head over there and ask her why she's just as ghosts hanging out in the inn. They're not paying rent. They need to pay rent if they're going to stay in that room. What if that was the resolution to all of this? That she's like, oh, sorry, okay, the ghost will just pay rent now. Because that would just solve everything. It's like, oh, well, there you go. He's paying rent. Who cares? He can stay in there. Doesn't matter. That poor Argonian slave might care because he's still stuck in that tower, but... Well, it's House Telvanni. They don't really care about their slaves. I mean, no one really cares about their slaves in Morrowind. So it's kind of a moot point after all. I don't believe I've seen a Dark Elf with such a grand outfit in some time. Can I help you? Well, let's talk about the Gateway Haunting. So, you suspect me of being behind the Gateway Haunting. Ha ha ha. That squeeze-butt Angerdell is taking it pretty hard, eh? That clown had me brought up before the magistrate when I first came here for not having my hospitality papers. But I suppose you're right. The joke is losing its freshness, and I don't want to get anyone hurt. Go tell Angerdell that the Gateway Haunting will end. But do me a favor, will you? Give him these ghost-free papers from me. Ghost-free papers have been added to your inventory. Dare I look at the ghost-free papers? Certification of ghost-free hospitality. Whereas the Gateway Inn and all its dark and secret places have been found to be completely free of spooks, boogums, snarks, spectral goats, revenant toiletries, or cannibal vampire anchovies. Man, I love anchovies. Most people hate anchovies. I love them. They're delicious. With Sarah, Mistress Dumber from Far Away Mage Lady, Lord High Inspector of Hostelry for the town of Sadrith Mora, aforesaid does pronounce the Gateway Inn free and clean of all otherworldly, hostile, and malign entities, with the exception of the profound and displeasing odor that arises from the prefect of hospitality, which, despite the preternatural magnitude, I've never seen that word before, so I was just give me a second. Magnitude of its offensiveness may well derive from altogether more mundane sources. Man, she is not the most mature of people. You're actually incredibly immature. You act like you're 5 years old. Seriously, grow up a little bit. Alright.
That's it. She's gone too far.
I'll see her disgraced before
Welcome,
the council.
friend. The day is yours.
Were you talking
What
about
should we
her?
talk about?
Were you talking about her, or were you talking about something else? Because I agree, she's gone a little bit too far. Alright, back in the Gateway Inn. Let's go tell him that he's all free of spooks.
Sun and sky, Outlander. We greet you warmly.
Well, you don't have to greet that ghost warmly anymore. Did you do that work for me? The hauntings seem to have stopped. You say the hauntings will stop. How do you know? Can you prove it? What was causing the hauntings? If you want your reward, you must give me a satisfactory explanation. You know, I kind of want to give her name, even though that could be bad for, I don't know. He said he's going to give me one of several enchanted artifacts. Also, he knows. He's the one who told me to go speak to Uleni, so I feel like he's already suspicious of her. Well, I should have known. She was quite abusive when she was released. Blamed me for the whole thing, when it was she who failed to obtain her hospitality papers. I will deal with her in my own time, and you have my thanks. You have gotten rid of the ghost, so you shall have your reward. I have a fighter ring, a mage ring, and a thief ring. Each ring fortifies the attributes most prized in each of those specialized disciplines. Which ring would you prefer? Well, obviously, I'm going to do the fighter ring. Then here's your fighter ring, and thank you very much for your assistance, and when I speak with my fellow Telvanni, I shall speak favorably of you. Oh, that's good. That's good, you see? Speaks favorably. That's what I want. Alright, well, I'm going to head back to the council hall. And I feel like the best thing to do is probably to talk to the mouth. Which, out of context, that just sounds weird. It's like, oh, let me just go talk to the mouth. I'll speak with the one who already spoke with, the lady who helped me with dealing with the spooks. Because maybe my disposition will be higher with her. Even though he said that he would speak highly of me to all of his Telvanni friends. But still, I feel like because I've already talked to her, I have a rapport with her, it's like that's probably my best bet right now. And the thing is, as a mouth, she won't be able to help me become
I can
Hortator.
spare a few moments, if you care to talk.
I'm fine, but thank you. But yeah, she cannot make me Hortator. Because she's just the mouth, but at the same time, it's probably the best chance that I have. Alright. There you are. What are you here for? Do you have a question? Do you wish to join House Telvanni? No, because you're gonna yell at me if I ask about joining House Telvanni. Tell me about Telvanni Hortator. Tell your story and ask to be confirmed as Hortator. I see. Well, it sounds important. You'll have to speak directly to Master Nelith about this. Tell Naga, Master Nelith's tower. Oh wait, no. I read Tell Naga as like the word tell. It's like, oh, go tell Naga. It's like, no. Tell Naga, Master Nelith's tower is right in the center of Sadrith Mora. Okay, so she seems to think that it's important. She seems to think that this is good. She didn't yell at me for that. I am Galos Methendis, the mouth of Master Aryan. Master Aryan is my patron. He lives in the Telvanni city of Telvos. Tell me about Telvanni Hortator. Tell your story and ask to be confirmed as Hortator. That's not a pleasant story, and it means trouble is coming for all the great houses. I'm afraid you'll have to speak directly to Master Aryan on a matter of such importance. His tower, Tel Naga, is north along the coast. You can probably get a ship to Tel Mora, then water walk west to Voss Village and Telvos. So that's going to be, I mean, aside from Master Nelith, that's probably the closest one. I am Malam Ryan, the mouth of Archmagister Gothrin. Yes, Archmagister Gothrin is my patron. If you have business with him, you may find him in Tel Arun. Tell your story and ask to be confirmed as Hortator. You'll have to speak directly to Master Gothrin about this, and right away. His tower, Tel Arun, lies just northwest of Sadrith Mora. You'll need to water walk, or fly. You can do that, can't you? Also, I realize that this doesn't help me with anything, but I still feel like it's probably best if I just do this. I am Raven O'Mine, mouth of Mistress Dratha. She is my patron, and I am her mouth on the council. If you have personal business with her, you may find her in Tel Mora. Tell your story and ask to be confirmed as Hortator. Good grief! We've heard talk about a reborn Nerevar for years, and thought it was just Ashlander superstition. You'll have to speak to Mistress Dratha about this. She lives at Tel Mora, a tower north along the coast. You should be able to find a ship at the docks to take you there for a pittance. And I must warn you, Mistress Dratha doesn't like men of any race. I suggest you do everything possible to improve her disposition before talking to her. Okay, this is why I'm talking to the mouths first, because it's very clear that this is helpful. Telvanni Hortator. Tell your story has to be confirmed as Hortator. You'll have to speak directly to Mistress Tharana about this. Her tower, Tel Bernora, is south of Sadrith Mora, on the southeast point of Azura's coast on a long peninsula. There's no convenient way to get there. I must also warn you, Mistress Tharana is very eccentric. It is often hard to get and keep her attention. You'll do better if you try and keep her happy and not distract her with long arguments. Alright. Fortunately, they were helpful. Fortunately, some of them actually gave me advice on how to deal with this. I mean, I guess I might as well just start with Master Neloth, since he's right here. And then I'll head up to Telarune, Tel Mora. Not Tel Mora. Well, yeah, Tel Mora, Tel Voss. Everything aside from Tel Bernora is actually pretty close, fortunately for me. Which is good. That's very good for me. So they didn't give any advice as to how to convince Master Neloth. Does that mean it's going to be simple? Does that mean it's going to be easy? Is House Telvanni going to take this the most seriously out of everyone? Like, out of the three houses, because of the fact that, you know, they're mages, so maybe they actually understand how important all of this is. Maybe they actually understand the significance of what's going on. Let me just hippity hop up here. Oh, wait. There we go. Tel Naga, Upper Tower. Hopefully I don't get murdered or yelled at or anything of that sort. Oh, I gotta fly. Gotta fly. And that is why I love these travel-stained pants.
Find all that you seek, traveler.
Okay, I gotta go up more. Really hope this doesn't wear off right now. That would be bad for me. I'm stuck. Oh, it's gonna wear off. Oh no, don't. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, okay. Oh, I caught myself midair. Oh, that was scary. It was a little scary. I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
Please, go ahead, Outlander.
Oh, there you are.
I'm listening.
Oh, Master Neloth? Yes? Okay.
You'll find all that you seek,
How are you? I hope you're wonderful today. I love your robes. Whatever you want, the answer is no. Oh, well, I was going to ask about the Telvanni Hortator. What are you going on about? Prophecies, visions, superstition, jibber jabber. Don't interrupt me with that nonsense. Go bother some bone-through-the-nose shaman or bug-eating wise woman. Your journal's been updated. Well, tell me about yourself, Master Neloth. Yes, I'm Neloth. What do you want? Yes, yes, I'm Neloth. What do you want? Well, so much for that. When the Dummer followed Veloth to Morrowind, there were many warring clans with no law or leader in common. One Dummer warlord, Nerevar, had the ambition to rule all the Dummer. In that time, House Dwemer were great enchanters, so Nerevar went in secret to a Dwemer smith and asked for an enchanted ring that would help him. The ring gave its wearer great powers for persuasion, for safety. It was enchanted to instantly kill anyone who wore it except Nerevar. When can I show him the ring? Be like, that's me! I'm the Nerevarine! The ring was called Moon and Star, and it helped Nerevar unite the various clans into the First Council. Later, however, disputes over religion divided the council, with House Dwemer and House Dagoth on one side, and all the other houses on the other. Dumak and Dagoth invited Orc and Nord clans as allies and held northwest Morrowind, while Nerevar mustered the other houses and nomad tribes and marched to meet the Dwemer-Dagoth Westerner forces. The armies met at Red Mountain, a Dwemer stronghold. The Dwemer were defeated and terrible sorceries were used, resulting in the utter extermination of House Dwemer. House Dagoth and their allies, Nerevar, died after the battle and his ring was lost, but Nerevar's alliance survives in Morrowind's ruling political institution, the Grand Council. So he's just not happy with me. What if I admire him? You honor me, George. Thank you. Well, now will you talk to me? Oh, yeah, that worked. I just clicked Telvanni Hortator. Hortator, world leader of House Telvanni? Is that necessary? Why doesn't anyone tell me about these things? So, do you want the job? Are you qualified? Good, then go ahead. I don't care. Be the Hortator. Now, go away. Alright. That was very simple. That was very straightforward. I'm honestly very okay with that. Oh no, I'm gonna... Oh no. Wait. Okay, there we go. Almost died again. It's fine. Don't you worry now. That was actually really simple. All I had to do was slightly convince him. I just had to be like, I like your shoes, I like your robes. And he was like, you honor me. And then he just gave me the job. Man, Master Nelith, I'll see you in 200 years in the Dragonborn DLC. Alright, that's one counselor down, and what was it, like 4 or 5 left to go. I wonder if they're all going to be this simple. I'd be okay with that.